following presentation of the National Football League.
Ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He finds Austin with the ground. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Along the sideline, a nice catch, the feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. The ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. Kirk is the motion man. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving to his right. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down, Houston.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Look at this, right to the 20-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. He'll go again with Marks. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's Chubb. What a move. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for 1. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Rodgers going up top again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from 39 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready for their 2nd possession. Philippe sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the ground, it's Marks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Texans
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. Carry now for Marks. And he's into the end zone. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3.
Texans 14, Steelers 3.
Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to like and subscribe. Fire, fire.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. So get about 4 here as he is taken down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter In there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That is brought in. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rodgers now. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic 1st down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. E.J. Speed getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes, but now on 3rd and goal following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is what the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a
Still
great
hope they
game
will
plan.
win.
And so far, they've executed it to a T.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Brandon Echols there for the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Stroud. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He finds Austin with the grab. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Rodgers to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go.
First down.
That catch picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. One, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Got a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers move back to within 1.
14. Steelers 13. Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense and their running back, Woody Marks, heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. He'll get about 2. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the toss, it's Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Rosen that time in on the stop.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action. Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Jonnu Smith. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Now Rodgers. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right now.
And they'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Marks. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 yards.
19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run with Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell.
The Steelers take over.
And he's already topped the century mark in receiving yards here in this first half, so you'd have to think the bulk of the targets are going to continue to go his way. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Prior view. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers going up top. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans first down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
Texans first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
And wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Marks. Woo! Oh, yeah. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Rodgers now. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. First and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Marks. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long. One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Steelers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here to see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's taken in by Marks. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, a run with Marks. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Higgins sent in motion. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
12 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run with Marks. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Stroud to throw. That's caught. Ogunbowale. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Rodgers. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Rodgers. Over the middle and taken in by Firewood. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Steelers.
They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down.
49-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Taking off. And he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Steelers 24.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Texans offense and their running back, Woody Marks, heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Carry now to Marks. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Quickly out to Collins. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That pickup good for 29 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
Peyton Wilson on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Chubb. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
34. Steelers 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Gainwell to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Play action now with Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here's Noel. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense and their running back, Woody Marks, heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Now it's the veteran, Dario Ogunbowale. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Chubb. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their star running back, Big Chubb, set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Running is Chubb. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup of 2
I don't want to
yards.
take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go with Chubb. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 9. Here's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
19 yards.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, this is their fullback. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
At the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Stroud. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 3. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground is about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. Uh-oh. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
A gain of 9.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. One, they're confident that they can. Teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed back to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Texans offense and their running back, Woody Marks, heading back onto the field. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation, use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That one is caught by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 35-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
27.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gainwell. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5 wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
He'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Chubb. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's open to Waller. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his toe. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.